As hours pass, that you know, hear me.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
I didn't I, I didn't think about him maybe being like talking about certainty. That was a good catch talking about like bringing
Well,
up
because
previous
I noticed the confusion comes up a lot. Like when people talk about knowing things, they think they mean we have to be certain, but no. I mean, like some people would say you can just know things systematically.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not used to like being in circles that don't like just take that as just being
Yeah.
simple. That's
When
I
did
not
you
to be
mean,
talk to him
insulting.
before
but I can stay
TikTok?
for a few minutes.
You
Hey
said what?
guys, I'm sorry. I'm
I,
walking right now. Let me know if it's too windy.
No, you're good.
I said I can't stay long, but I can stay for a few minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Where
We
did
only
you?
need
Where
to
did you?
go
Where
ahead,
did
sir.
you? Where did you talk before here? Like, where did you do these? Whatever this is.
You talking to me?
Yeah. Like, where did you like engage in debates and stuff before here?
Mostly I was just an observer, right? But
On TikTok or?
I follow people the debate sphere like around Ask Yourself and
Oh,
like
gotcha. Okay. All
yeah,
right.
like
That's all I
Dr.
need to know.
Avi and Detroyer. I'd follow them
Yeah,
around
that's
on
all I
like
need to know.
X.
All I need to know.
Yeah. So I went through Clubhouse and then I ended up here and then I decided like I've been listening to debates for 10 years. Let me just try doing it and now I've been doing that for like 2 months and I hate that I didn't start sooner.
Well, you could say now I hate myself. I was gonna say
I mean that also I'm just kidding.
that was there beforehand. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of have to hate yourself for starting so late because I mean now we're talking about stupid TikTok ban and here you found something you enjoy doing, and you could have started it sooner, and now TikTok's going to be banned.
That's so real.
Zach, is this a new background? I like this one.
Yeah, it's new. I have a theme if you don't understand.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
What's up,
Alright,
Straight?
I'm not 18, so if I can't be up here, I'd want you to kick me right now before anything like you getting banned happens.
Okay, I love you.
If
Bye.
that's a thing. Oh, alright, bye.
Have a great day.
Why don't they just? Don't they realize they can just lie?
Yeah,
Respect for the honesty though, plus respect
Bro,
for it.
yeah.
we don't do lying. I thought that was what
There's a
morality was all about.
No,
there's a
like
guy. There's a Christian that I mean, he's actually pretty smart, and he's on lives all the time, and he's under 18, but he doesn't go around telling people that he is.
wait, sir. I think I don't know why I know who you're talking about, but
You tell him it's Joshy. Yeah.
wait. Let me see if I follow that guy. I don't know him by name. I just know him by description, but I don't want to describe him.
He doesn't. I don't think he shows his face.
Oh, okay. The person I'm talking about shows their face. Dang.
Yeah. That's why I thought it
What's
was
going on?
weird. Well,
Yeah, he doesn't actually talk much either. He
Who,
normally
Josh?
just leaves his panel open for people to discuss things.
Are we talking about Joshy?
Yeah.
We might be talking about someone else. Joshy talks a lot.
Yeah, it's getting him to shut up. That's the trick.
Yeah. Were you talking about the live we were just on? I don't know who that guy was. I was talking about somebody else.
No, I don't know who we were just on either. I followed them because I saw it said any topic and I was like, that's brave.
Yeah, that's Brother Jay. He's a Christian.
Mm.
I only knew about it because God of the Gaps was in there, and he's He's a guy that I follow regularly. He's got like 6 different accounts because he's always getting bananaed.
Autotheist. Dude, like, that's his fucking catchphrase.
Yes.
All right, dude. Can we can we talk about this gauge theory?
You want to talk to you about gauge theory? Okay.
Okay, who in the panel knows about gauge theory? That's like my first question because that's some grade A level bullshit right there.
I do not know about it. Maybe you could lay it down easy.
Oh, I don't know if I'm that good, but um, yeah. So Daniel, in
Christian?
context to QED, it's the way that we ensure the theory is consistent with local gauge invariance. So we begin by considering the interactions between charged particles like electrons and the electromagnetic field. The basic idea is that the electromagnetic field is described by a gauge field. It's called A mu, which is of 4 potential of the electromagnetic field. The central symmetry in QED is the U1 gauge symmetry, which refers.
Here's a
Sorry.
bunch of fucking yapping, dog.
Yeah,
Just
there's
spit it out, dude. Just fucking.
Bro, that is
Did you
My
s-
bad. I didn't see the picture when I brought him up.
It's okay.
the gauge 1 symmetry refers to the fact that the physical laws of electromagnetism don't change under local transformations of the phase of the electron field. So we ensure that the interaction between the electron field and the electromagnetic field is invariant under the gauge transformation. And
Hey, can I ask you a question though?
Mhm.
Do you understand it well enough that it factors in gravity as a constant, or is it still saying like, no, gravity is still unaccounted for, but everything else in the fields is, and that's why there's the foundation there? Like, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, so this theory alone is just about electromagnetism. We have other theories for the other forces. This is just strictly electromagnetism. Gravity doesn't have one yet because we don't have a quantum theory of gravity yet.
So you're talking about Higgs boson, right?
Nope.
Good guess
Uh,
though.
What exactly are you talking about?
The gauge theory and quantum electrodynamics.
Sure, because for me personally, right, I was trying to decode the interaction between weak interaction as well as electromagnetic interaction, electroweak interaction. Do you know about that?
What about it?
So, yes. So, do you know like how time got created?
Yes, bro, that's it. That's what gauge theory is all about. Like,
So that's not really what gauge theory is about in a way. It's you want to ensure that your theories remain
Yeah.
invariant under some transformations, which is just saying that the laws of physics that govern that system don't change under these certain transformations of these fields. To answer your question, how time got created, I'm personally a B theorist, as the good
W.
host is here. So, and I hold to an infinite model of the universe. So I think it's just always been here.
Yes, but time has to be created, right? Somehow.
Why is
Or
that?
gauged.
No,
Somehow. No, it
You
has to
just
be
said-
gauged.
Wait. What do you
You
mean
said
gauge?
created at first, and then you said gauge.
So, simply, right, I was thinking, like, hey, how do I define time? If you go to anything electrical, right, you'll find that everything vibrates at a certain frequency, and we use that as a measurement for time, physically. But let's say if I want to create a time, how do I do that?
Yeah, I would
As
say
the universe myself.
time is just a
How do I
measuring-
decide?
Time is just like a
Yeah,
measuring.
how do I
of the-
decide?
Yeah, sorry. Time is just like the measuring of the rate of change or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Define it.
wait,
So
you're trying to say like, how do you construct time? Is that your question, dude?
yes.
Because, okay, like, you can see it this way, right? time is just a construct, right? You have your basic energy field, right? Consider that like white. Then you have like 3 Higgs fields on top. Those are 3 probabilities. You got your past, present, future,
So
and that
now
is what your time
you're,
is.
you're
Leave it at
delving
that. You can't
something.
deep dive, bro. You can't deep dive. You will go insane. I
Yes.
promise you will go insane.
So that's where the whole thing comes in, right? Time was gauged upon the activity of all these particles.
Sure. I mean, not sure. You are correct. Yes.
So time
But what
is not
else?
exactly time, but time is the whatever these active
It's a
particles
sensation.
do.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's why time is not measurable. You feel time. Don't try to go deep diving into it. Just go with what society says it is. If you deep dive into it, you are going to be in for like a world of pain. Take it from me, bro.
So
So what's your degree? Because you're saying quite a few things, but I just want to know.
me or him?
Both of you.
Oh, I just like to listen, bro.
Yeah, physics.
No, because you said it's hard, right? Because if it was easy,
Oh,
then would you even
infinitely
choose
hard.
it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, if it was easy, would you even choose it?
If it was easy, no, but that's why I choose things purposefully because they're hard. That's just like a flaw in my personality traits, I guess. But I'm an
Yeah,
idiot.
my
I'm a
flaw.
self-proclaimed idiot, you
My
know?
flaw is that I'm too honest.
Yeah, that's
And I'm a
same,
really,
dude.
yeah. That's my flaw in a
But
job.
anyways, yeah. No, anyways, like it's fun to talk about stuff, though. That's what this is all
Yeah.
about, right?
Yes, but this is more about even the interaction that we are having right now, right? You're not exactly hearing me in present tense. You're hearing me in certain things, which is electromagnetic, and it's being reconstructed, and you're listening. But technically, we're always talking in past, right?
You know what? You are correct, actually. That's an incredible way to look at it.
I don't
So
get it.
every information, yes.
I mean, yeah, but dude, you're just saying that, like, remember, the brain works with electricity and there's fluids in there that I don't really know about, but everything is a process, right? It's an experience. Or I don't know.
So
This is just what I say out of my ignorance. I'll say that. Yeah.
I mean, technically, if you want to get technical, everything happens in the past. There's a 6-second delay between your brain and your awareness, so therefore,
Yes.
the brain has already decided
There's
6 seconds
There's
ago
a
what's.
delay from when a photon hits your eye to when all that information goes into your brain, correct?
Yeah, so
So
you're always
everything,
living in the past.
yes, exactly. And anything, remember, if anything that happens to your brain or your body in between that fraction of a second, it distorts the information that you're perceiving, right? So like that's why like
yes, but it's
I
still
say
being
things
perceived by another ball of light. That is what we are,
exactly.
right?
Yes,
So
yes,
a
exactly.
light is being perceived by another ball of light in the past itself.
Hey, bro.
That's what's happening to us.
Wait.
That's insane.
Yeah, but
No, not insane. That's cool, bro.
isn't that just like
Really cool.
pedantically true?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oreo, what model of
So
time do
there's
you
no
hold to?
issues. We are the
Wait, 1
same.
second.
Do you understand what
What
you're
was that
saying?
question?
I was asking
Excuse
Oreo,
me.
like, what model of time does he hold to? Or what theory, sorry.
So when I looked at the Higgs boson model, right, it turns out, from my perspective, they played a game of chess.
Sorry, I gotta go on mute. Oh, he's gonna explain the 4D chess.
No, not
Wait.
4D chess. So it's
Wait, are you?
Yes.
I think you misunderstand. Are you an A theorist, B theorist, C theorist? Which one are you? or some other form.
So I don't know what those are exactly.
I
Can you
was about
explain
to
that
say,
to me first?
yeah, I was about to say, bro wants to talk about Higgs boson so bad.
For real? I mean, they're
Bro,
cool,
it's
but
it's the best particle, all right? Let him talk about the Higgs boson.
Wait, I think I've talked to this guy before. He's a
it's
bit
a
of a
gauge boson. But
He's a bit of a what, sir?
he's a bit of a
Wait, yeah, it
lunatic.
is a gauge.
it's
Yeah, it's a
A bit of a
Higgs
lunatic.
boson.
Yeah. Are you that lunatic that I've talked to before, Oral?
I don't remember your voice exactly.
Are you a lunatic?
Lunatic. From
Yeah.
outside, no. From inside, maybe yes.
Yeah, I think this is that lunatic.
bro.
Hey, Oral,
Morning, everyone.
you're on thin ice, brother.
I mean, from
Yeah.
outside, I have a, what do you say that? Good job, good social standing. Just inside, I don't know exactly where I stand.
Morning, Zach.
What? Good morning, Angel. What's the fact of yourself you're most proud of, Oral?
Most proud of myself.
Huh? Yeah? Huh?
I thought you were talking about me again. Oh,
I don't know. I want Sir to be here more than that guy. So if Sir hates him, I'm kicking him.
I hate him. I just think he says a bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah,
I
like he
asked
came
morning,
him,
in here.
sir.
He said we talking about Higgs boson over here.
dude.
Morning,
I asked him
man.
what his model of time was, and dude said
What's
the
up,
Higgs
Angel?
boson. I'm like,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Angel.
not even
Steven,
I'm.
he said he held that Steven, he held to the Higgs boson theory of time.
I was asking him, like, dude, you're talking so much about the Higgs field in time.
You
Like, what's your
wanted
model
it
of
so
time?
bad.
And then he was
And he
like,
goes,
so,
"Oh."
like, he was like, so I believe the Higgs field was playing a game of 4D chess. I was like, dude, what are you talking about?
What?
Yeah, P more says
In
more
any
like Higgs
case, with the
bosons.
gauge theory, right?
Wait, what'd you say?
No, sorry, you were saying with the gauge theory, right? Because you
Yeah,
said
he
it was
came in
the
right in the middle of
probability
that.
fields.
Yeah, and
Or I'm
QED.
sorry, I don't know if I misheard you. I'm sorry.
I think Steven can agree that gauge theory is the most elegant thing to be created. If he's cultured, though.
What about the Riemann zeta function?
What about it?
Would that like be second
Kind of
place?
gibberish.
Or just not
No.
think about that?
All
Well,
right, so guys, I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah, I love you.
Have a
later,
wonderful
AC.
day.
My name is just the Riemann hypothesis.
Yeah, I assume it's some joke for nerds. So do you want to explain it to somebody who's cool?
Oh, okay, buddy. Okay, you're not that cool.
No, I'm not that cool, but I don't have to be that cool to be cooler than you.
Yes, you
I
do.
like your name.
I like your name too, but I don't understand it, and I get mad when
Bro, do you
honestly
hear
I
your
want to take a swing
sunglasses
at you.
inside?
Yeah, I can explain to you. It's just it's a conjecture in number theory that suggests that all non-trivial zeros of the Riemann zeta function have a real part equal to 1/2. So the Riemann zeta function is the zeta s is deeply connected to the distribution of prime numbers. So it's kind of asking the question, and I'm saying I'm the zeros, meaning I'm the reason this thing is solved.
Oh, got it. Like this really hard problem. It's like I'm the exponent, right? And the exponent just means the answer to hard solipsism or something.
I'm basically the answer to the hypothesis. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay. Yeah. It wasn't funny, man. I'm just kidding. Imagine like walking through somebody like through the whole like explanation, and then they just pissed off that they didn't understand it. Like, yeah, didn't laugh.
I hope Steven isn't here because that was a botched explanation, and I want him to make fun of me.
It's okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
far there's 13 people in here and 15 mods in here. So if that shows you anything
Hey,
about how
mods, that's a lot.
liberal I am with And Venus is gonna have a problem with it.
Hi, Venus.
Find out one of the mods, huh? I call
You said what?
misogyny.
You call misogyny? Look, nobody's gonna. It's not like I didn't accept your request. Nobody's gonna deplatform you just because.
Who
Oh,
just did that to Venus?
That's crazy, actually.
What happened?
I did that.
Oh,
And you know what? That's called oppression. Just letting you know.
Venus, you don't know what we had to do for
Venus,
these
I'm
mods.
gonna drop, guys. You guys have a good one.
Bye. Hey, yo, Daniel, can I tell you something?
Oh no.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
reorient your profile picture. It gives me anxiety.
Oh yeah, come
Oh,
inside.
it's all personal preference, bro. It's all good.
It's a style choice. You like to walk around with your shoes untied. You're a pretty cool guy.
Venus, you don't know what we got to do for these mods.
Yeah. To answer your question simply, I only mod people I respect.
Who keeps removing her?
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, I think she left.
Yeah, she
Well.
has to do
Oh,
something.
Jack said, "Am I?" And I'm not a mod. Whack. Yeah, Jack. The same answer. I only mod people I respect. So.
And I gotta get a new account.
Bruv. Respect. Mad ting.
Respect, boof. Good morning, UG.
Dude,
Why is this guy Yuji a mod?
Wait.
You can be a mod.
But yeah,
what
usually
is
my
you
special.
go on panels, dude?
Watch it,
Yeah, I
pal.
watched Yuji's thing. And I was like, I like that.
There's no evidence for mod.
True.
Yeah, how do you ground mod in your not God world?
I was just about to make that joke.
Wait, no. How do you ground truth in your not mod world?
Yeah, how do you ground intelligibility in a mod list for
No,
mod?
P-Mars, how do you ground truth in your not mod world?
A mod list?
Wait, there's this Jack guy in the comments. I think I'm gonna mute him. He's being. He's
Yeah,
complaining.
just make sure you click
Oh
for the
no, it's
entire
all my
live.
friends.
If you could click for the entire life, I would, but it's only for the entire live.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Zach.
Good morning.
Cowards. That's funny.
Jack.
Did anybody hear Dream?
I somehow did.
What?
Did you have any dreams, sir? Are you a big dreamer?
Don't you dream every night?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean, though. Like, you don't have to be pedantic about
I
everything.
don't
Yeah.
remember my dreams.
I dream once.
I remember mine. Basically, Jesus came inside of me.
There's always a second coming when you fuck a Christian.
Exactly.
I had a dream that people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their religious beliefs.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like your Ebonics, P-Mars.
Was that Ebonics?
I mean, I think it was his attempt.
No, it's just
Can we run tag for Ebonics real quick?
I wasn't really trying to sound like a black person. I was just.
I didn't. Wait, did I say that you were trying to sound like a black person? That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes, you did.
Hey, P-Mars, how long have you been running tag?
Maybe a year and a half.
Oh. How long before you dropped this raid?
Before I dropped what?
How long before you quit running tag and admit that it was all a joke?
Ooh.
Someone has to defeat it. If someone defeats it, I'll quit.
Do you think that anybody understands it quite so good as you?
Darth.
You think Darth could defeat it if he wanted to?
There's no defeater for tag. Tags.
Then when you say someone has to defeat it, what was the substance there?
You have to defeat tag. You need to produce something ultimate, identifiable, and defendable. That's not God.
Why do you think it hasn't caught on with the philosophers yet?
Because they want to like ignore skepticism and like
What?
This is funny.
What gives you that idea?
No one
I'm
is like
so confused.
I've never met anybody more skeptical than philosophers.
no.
Of all possible conceivable ideas.
Some of them are radically skeptical.
Yeah,
So
some of them question what they have hands.
because of like what David Hume did, basically, like it destroyed science and philosophy and epistemology.
Can
And
someone explain that in dumb terms for me?
there's a philosopher, a skeptical philosopher, atheist, who came up with these like problems and arguments that they make science impossible and philosophy impossible. And so Kant tried to save science and philosophy with the Transcendental Program, but he failed. And the only thing that can save science and philosophy is God's revelation. I mean, that's basically it. And modern academia and science, they're what's called phenomenalistic, which means they've ignored like trying to talk about reality as it actually is, and they've just conceded that we can only know like the phenomenal world or our perceptions of reality. They don't even attempt to like make claims about what actually is the case. So,
What does it mean when you say save science?
make it possible.
Make science possible? It wasn't possible before?
No, Bertrand Russell
No.
says if you can't solve the problem of induction, science is impossible.
Not without God, Eugene.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And this is what
Bertrand
Russell is like an atheist prophet, and he says this. He says if we don't solve the problem,
It's intriguing to me that as a soft theist, that you see it like that, P. Mars.
Also, it's
Can anyone hear me?
interesting to me that there are two ways to be wrong: by believing something that is false and by not believing in something that is true. And what does Jesus say? I am the truth.
Amen.
Mic drop.
I mean, there can be like philosophical concerns about like doing science, but I wouldn't say that makes doing science impossible.
what Bertrand Russell says.
Necessarily.
I mean, it does, because all of science relies on the inductive principle. So if the inductive principle isn't justified, then all scientific claims are invalid.
That
could you make
introduces
that
some
inductive?
interesting philosophical concerns, but I wouldn't say it makes science impossible.
Yeah. Can you able to do science, an science experiment without inductive principles? Like, for example, making tea. You know, you don't need the intellect of a science major
Oh,
to
not
make tea.
this guy.
How did you know I was going to make tea?
Wait, one second. Everybody, listen.
what's wrong with me?
My live,
What did
my
I
live just
do?
got flagged for sexually explicit content.
Oh my God.
Is Venus reporting?
Stop asking people about the fluids coming out of their fingers.
Okay, I'll do that.
Sexy, that's why.
Wait, sir, you see Resolutions?
Who?
Resolutions is in here.
Huh?
I don't know why.
I don't
know.
I'm not sure who that is.
I don't remember why he pissed me off, but it pissed me off. Hey, Resolutions. Why did we have a bad interaction? I forget. Were you unreasonable or?
Oh, is that the guy with the like? He's got like a deep voice.
Who's Resolutions?
I think I remember him.
Yeah, he changed his name for New Year's, but usually.
Oh, that's why I don't.
Oh yeah, he said God is nothing. Yeah. Thank you for remembering.
Now I see.
Well, I mean, to make his argument invalid, yeah. You know, when we say creator ex nihilo, although like believers will say, yeah, the created out of nothing, yeah, that happens there. We say created from God. Although you're attributing the word nothing to it, that is still your God. So saying God is nothingness, you're still confessing God.
Yeah. So wait, word with God. Do you believe in the Christian God?
Yeah, I'm a Trinitarian believer.
Okay, so you wouldn't want to say that God is nothing, right? Like, as in,
I wouldn't say that, no. But according, like, they're holding on to their view, yes.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to say that like God's property set is equal to nothing's property set.
Absolutely not, no.
So why agree with that person?
I mean, upon the matter of like creation, because atheists believe that we're created from nothing, but believers believe that we're created from something. Going through the law
I'm just
of
going to stop
identity.
you right there. What atheist told you that?
Did you say atheists believe we came from nothing?
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, they don't. Okay. I mean, obviously, they believe that the universe started from non-universe to universe. You know, that is an aspect of nothing to not.
What is non-universe?
As in, when there wasn't the universe there before the Big Bang, before the singularity.
What?
May I say something real quick?
Are your arms tired from fighting windmills all day, or do you? I mean, how does that work?
Yeah, what's up, Angel?
This will trigger some believers, but the Bible wasn't written at the same time God was, or Jesus was still there. It was written thousands of years
That,
ago.
sir, is that true?
What? Yes, everyone knows that though. Who doesn't? Nobody
If I'm
thinks someone
wrong,
sat
please
down and wrote
correct
the
me.
entire.
Thousands?
Yeah, nobody thinks someone sat down and wrote the entire Bible in one night, Angel. Nobody's saying that.
Okay, but
The Bible is more like a library rather than a book.
dang, that's kind of deep.
It's true. That's true.
True. There are many different authors of the Bible and all compiled into like one form, but it is biblioteca means library, literally.
No, biblioteca means library, literally,
Yeah, that's what I
and
said.
only in Spanish, actually.
So
In
retro
Italian, it
phrenologists.
also means because I saw a biblioteca at in Italy there, and I thought I was going to see some people, but there was just books.
So retro to the guy in the chat. So the problem of induction is we have to epistemically justify the future will resemble the past, and that's justified biblically because God reveals that He orders the world that the future resembles. There's Bible verses saying like I cause the sun to rise and set every day. I cause the seasons to be regular. So God reveals to us that He regulates nature. Therefore, we have epistemic justification to say the future resembles the past, which makes induction possible and science possible.
I think I've heard you reply to this before, P. Mars, but what do you think about Karl Popper saying that science doesn't rely on induction, but rather falsificationism?
It's self-defeating because you can't falsify falsification.
Actually, not all Bibles are the same. I
Wait.
would have to say because of the Hawaiian Bible. They added the Hawaiian gods.
The Trump Bible.
In the Trump
Hell
Bible,
Trump.
true.
Hell Trump.
Wait, 1 second. Oh damn, I fucking. Oh, is you can't falsify a falsification the same as you can't prove a negative?
What? Falsification criteria is like the idea that no any knowledge worthy of consideration must be revisable or something like that. Any proposition to be considered must be revisable. But if you revise that proposition, then that would
Wait, resolutions. Sorry, what do you mean that gravity is responsible for making the sun rise and set?
Well, like Precept Mars was bringing up that God says that I make the sun rise and set. I'm responsible for it. Well, like me considering God being nothingness itself is not a knock against God. In fact, that's a compliment because, like in reincarnation, the whole point is to escape the cycle entirely. So either God is truly free and refused to exist in the first place, or God has went through all of existence and ceased existing entirely, or both.
Okay,
And there's
so
a lot of.
I guess I need you to
I'll stop talking.
define nothing.
All right, I'm about to define nothing. Get ready for it. It's going to feel like a troll, but I'm serious.
Okay.
Nothing is.
Yeah. So how's God?
And I've just described it.
How's God gonna do all that stuff?
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, here it is that the Heisenberg uncertainty principle in its free energy form.
Wait, where's O's?
Dude, please give us. What is nothing?
Yeah. Okay.
You haven't even found it. You just went silent.
Yeah, I did. Exactly. That's the point,
stop
sir.
Talking. Stopping talking isn't nothing.
Yeah, that's just silence. Silence isn't nothing.
Yeah, silence is actually an action.
And in some cases, silence is compliance. So
Right. Here, let me show you using physics. All right, so cold itself
doesn't
is
exist.
nothing. Exactly.
I
That's
hold
what I'm
to a
saying.
deprivation theory of warmth.
Yes, that's what I agree on. Okay, so Marcus Aurelius says that the substance of the universe is ordinary and compliant, and the reason which governs it itself has no reason to do evil, for it holds no malice. Nowhere does
does that mention love? Right. So love might not be something, but love might be absolutely nothing. Like love might be the absence of malice. So all of the malice that you can conjure
can you like
is
make
still
love to your
tiny.
partner?
Yes.
Do you live on the
can.
res? Are you on the res?
You can whisper sweet nothings into your partner's ear.
Yeah, but no, you think nothing there means you're not
Pakistan
talking at
too.
all? Are you just in your girl's ear like this?
You don't just be resin.
I am.
Yeah, what I'm getting at is that love, cold, and God
Yo, Yuji,
might
you're
be
the goat.
closer related than you think. And then also, it's been argued by data scientists that Jesus may not have existed at all, and I don't see that as a problem. I say exactly, bro. That's what makes him closer to God than you and me, is because
Data
Jesus never
scientist.
existed.
Data scientist. Okay.
Yay, we have that.
When you say that maybe Jesus didn't exist there, is that the same way you're saying
Maybe.
God is nothing?
He said he boldly claimed
Yeah.
it.
So God doesn't exist. If we're swapping your semantics with the definition of your semantics,
Yeah, I'm saying if God existed, I wouldn't believe in God because that would mean that God is us. But
So
because God
why
doesn't
does that
exist,
follow?
he has my faith.
Why does that follow?
Because everything can disrupt my peace, but nothingness hasn't disrupted my peace ever.
Yeah, because nothing is. It doesn't have
don't know what
properties.
nothingness is.
it's
Yeah, well,
lacking the
in
properties.
Dungeons and Dragons, there is like the most powerful character. She doesn't have any properties. She has no stats.
Well, the most powerful character is me in Dungeons and Dragons. First of all,
Yeah, brother.
I'm a level 10. I'm a level 10 cleric with a. I'm just kidding. With a +1. Yeah.
Yeah,
You need to re-roll.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, thanks for
I
the
guess.
whole-
I guess like these semantics, just like what's the utility that these semantics provide that isn't exhausted by other definitions of like exist?
Okay,
Zach, I need
because the
dumb
free
terms,
energy
please.
principle form of the Heisenberg uncertainty principle states that if you swap out position and momentum, the like the delta of x times the delta of p or is greater or equal to h bar, which is a very small number, over 2, so half that very small number. You know, if you
Wait,
swap that out,
Steven, I don't. You can say no to this, but like, would you want to talk to this guy? Because since you're like a math like genius.
Not really. I mean, it's kind of too kooky for me.
It's too what?
Into sniff check yet.
yeah, the physics says that you can borrow energy from you can borrow energy from nothingness, but the more energy that you borrow, the quicker you have to pay it back.
This
Like,
is okay. So this is exactly what you were
Nothingness,
saying
though, there's
the last
quantum
time.
fields.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
quantum vacuum. That's what I'm saying.
It's not really nothing.
Well, yeah, no, it's more like a pregnant probability space, but
What
still,
the
it's the
hell?
closest thing to like that. Nothing might be the biggest infinity because some infinities are bigger than others.
I just take nothing to be like non-existent, trivially.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying is that non-existence itself might be the greatest of all infinities.
But
And
I
that's
guess
what makes it
we keep
God.
we keep accidentally like wanting to think that you're meaning something profound when you say
No,
nothing.
yeah. I think you're taking it like too deeply, but just surface level, using this God of the gaps.
the problem though is like
I'm calling nothingness God, blatantly using a God of the gaps argument here. I'm not shying away from it. I know I'm using a God of the gaps argument, but I'm saying it works logically.
The only gap is between your ears.
oh my god.
If you're saying that nothing is in no principle, no like relative to what is being created, then I can probably hold on to that view in the bit because Mark Zuckerberg is not the same as the
I
male.
can't hear you.
Understanding.
You're cutting.
Apologies.
But
Can you
yeah,
hear
you
me
can
now?
borrow, like it keeps a perfect account of what's borrowed from it though. So who else keeps a perfect account? God.
No,
Yeah,
it
but that doesn't
doesn't.
make it
Wait,
nothing.
nothing can't account for something.
Well, what I'm saying is that the universe, the multiverse is expanding from nothingness into nothingness. So everywhere is technically the center of the multiverse. And in Luke, it says you cannot say, "Oh, look,
Multiverse.
there's the kingdom," or "Look, here's the kingdom." But no, the kingdom is in our hearts. You know, is at the
Multiverse.
center of us.
How is there a multiverse when there's no verse?
It's
And I
about
don't think that.
it's about the torus shape, like a donut.
What universe did you get this argument from?
This universe, that
Okay.
it's been proposed that the universe might actually be torus shaped.
How is there not a contradiction in your
we
view?
think that it's saddle shaped.
How is there not a contradiction in your view?
Because I've mashed together everything that I was raised to know.
But you can mash together stuff that you're raised to know and find out that it produces a contradiction. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, because if you learn different things, then you
A
can-
famous atheist had once said that the universe is under no obligation to make sense to us.
Right, but it's under no obligation to make some sense, right? But it's not as if like because of that we can say that it's supposed to make absolutely no sense and be logically impossible.
Exactly.
But yeah, the fact that any portions of the universe make any sense to us is a miracle. It's just
Are you just saying like
extreme
Milk
coincidence.
Hotel, like how strange is it to be anything at all kind of deal?
It sounds like that.
I haven't seen that, but I'm interested. Tell me
Yeah,
about it.
it's a Neutral Milk Hotel. It's a great song, but it's not good philosophy, I don't think. But that's, I mean, it's somebody said
Well,
bring me up, request up.
the Roger Penrose theory of consciousness, derived from Gödel's theorem, states that some understandings, whatever it means to understand,
To comprehend.
can't be computed. So, but you can you can construct a sentence if you trust the principles, where you can know that sentence, whatever it says, no matter what it says, is going to be a true sentence.
Okay.
A true string of words, if you trust the principles
I
that
think
they were
I think
based
like
on,
for the
and they
for the
can be
next like
checked by a computer.
I think for the next like 2 minutes, I'm just really gonna hold you to the fire. So I apologize for this. What the fuck does any of that mean? If like nothing exists.
No, nothing doesn't exist, and that's what makes it close to God.
Okay, so just like nothingness can't not exist, God can't not exist.
All right, so
Just-
Lucifer was cast out of heaven, and
Yeah.
Lucifer is the angel of light, music, and deception, and that Lucifer wanted to be like God, so God gave Lucifer his own realm.
Okay, I understand hell. I want to be linear for just
Oh,
2
no,
minutes.
no, not hell. I'm saying that reality is Lucifer's realm.
I understand.
Because the Bible also says the God of this world.
Yes.
But God of all is not the God of this world. And
The
the
God of this
all
world is Satan. Is that what you're saying?
Lucifer, yeah. Is Lucifer pretending to be a god rather than an angel?
Okay, listen. That is okay. That's fine. But what I'm asking is, are you saying that just like it's not we can't conceive of nothingness existing because stuff exists, just like in the same way that's impossible to conceive, it's impossible to conceive that God doesn't exist. Right?
No, I'm saying that Lucifer exists.
No.
God
I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about Lucifer. Wait, I'm saying nothing in God. Just like it's impossible for nothingness to exist, right? It's impossible for God not to exist or something.
No. I'm saying God doesn't exist, and that's a compliment to God.
Yeah, it's so.
It's congratulating God for accomplishing the impossible.
Ban him.
I just don't understand what you're saying, and I'm really trying.
Well, okay, so that we all might be one energy borrowed from this cosmic vacuum, from this like quantum vacuum.
Wait, 1 second.
The closest thing to nothingness.
How are you
and
from
that,
Canada? Only with the one word.
Right? That's what I was thinking. Say borrow again, bro.
No,
It's borrow.
your whole accent is just like boom, 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 and you go borrowed. I'm like, that guy's from
Boro.
Canada.
How do you guys say borrow?
We say it regularly. Yeah.
Borrow?
We say it regularly.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
You say it real
If you were gonna apologize to somebody, how would you go about doing that?
oh, okay. 1 second. Brain, I'm about to apologize. This is not a true apology, but this is a Canadian colloquialism. I'd say sorry if I've confused you.
Yeah, you have confused me. Yeah.
A lot of us.
Yo, Yuji, what do you want to say?
I was going to ask him a question, but I don't know if you want to
No,
continue.
please.
Okay.
Just
In the sake of honesty, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to talk about this, but I'm still willing
I'm
to talk
fine
about
moving
it right
on
now.
and listening to what everybody else has to say.
For the sake of the panel, please just ask the question.
Okay. So it's a compliment to God that he doesn't exist. Do you think we always have existed?
Ooh, a deep one.
Okay, so if we all say hip hop together, but we don't speak it, right? And we say it internally, I want you to
Wait.
track where that goes. On the count of three, we're all going to say hip hop, but nobody's going to speak it. Okay, ready?
No, Rez,
One,
no.
two,
Go to
three.
Yuji's question and answer it.
You were interrupting me and my piece while we were all saying hip hop together. But who said hip hop? Raise your hand. All right, now who spoke other than Angel when we all said hip hop?
Okay, so what now?
This is
Nobody
way.
spoke. Nobody
We just
spoke.
move on.
But everyone spoke. Everyone spoke, but nobody
How many
spoke.
days have you been awake?
I'm sorry.
I appreciate your right to do your best to troll me and undermine my value.
No, you're trolling
as-
us. You're not making any sense.
No, I'm not trolling you, I promise. This is logically sound.
Is that like?
Well,
I don't even
like,
know what that
it might be logically valid if we were to like formalize it, but I don't think there's any way that like there's going to be like true premises here.
Yeah,
Well, it's about trust, right? It's about trusting whoever says anything. If you both agree on the principles,
Wait.
then you can skip all the calculation, you can skip all the skepticism, and you can just move forward.
Are you saying
trusting
something
that person
Hold on.
has arrived at whatever they've arrived at reasonably?
trust you
Go
on
ahead,
your
Yuji.
like, logic.
Wait. So what was? Okay, I thought you were gonna do the hip hop thing to like answer my question about how.
He did.
Yeah, so I did. The moral of the story of the hip hop story is that everyone spoke, but no body spoke.
Okay.
So everyone
I think
has
Yuji, I think you're
existed
doing some weird like. Well, it's not
before
weird.
time.
It's like some meditation
but
thing
no
where like
body existed before time.
Rez, would you say that people who think that they're up here and their hands are out here?
Well, I think I get it.
People are confused.
I think I get it, right? So the skeleton went to the party by himself because he had no body to go with. I think I get it. Is that what you're trying to say?
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. That is sweet.
No,
that's so dope.
So a Buddhist went
But
to like
I'm
New York and he said,
feeling what you're saying is that like, is there objective truth that the head is up here and the hands are out here?
Let's have the
I'm
host.
saying that the people who think that just aren't connected with their mind body thing because like you are your entire self, right? It's not like your hands are down there. You're just here where you are. But people wait, but 1 second. People think they're up here because this is where their thoughts are stemming from. Is that what you're saying?
Well, like our whole body
I'm really
is
trying to
exchanged
understand.
for new cells every 7 years, but yet we have a
Okay, yeah, but this
continuation
is
of
just
experience.
what is. I'm sorry, you keep saying phrases that just are triggering to me, like
Because it's one truth after another that I'm using to do my best to explain what you're asking me.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you might be thinking too deeply. If you just sit back and listen to each truth that I'm saying and know that it's true, that even the lies that I tell, are true.
Oh my god.
Like,
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
what
did
Is
you,
because
wait, did you do that
if
one?
I
Did you do
say
that one on purpose?
truth that is too true for me, it might not be true for somebody else
bro,
subjectively.
you were worse than listening to Pre-Sup Mars. I'm sorry. This is insanity. This is ridiculous. He's not even making
Well,
any sense.
Don't
you
disprove
guys know his email is right in his Hotmail.
Yeah,
address.
you can send me an email if you have any further
can send it.
questions.
We can
I'm
email him
willing
on
to
his
sit back
Hotmail.
and listen and let the conversation go its own way. But I did bring up an interesting topic that has captured your attention for a good 20
True.
minutes now.
Yeah, no, nobody's saying that you're not interesting. I think people are just saying you're not correct.
I'm saying that I'm literally nothingness itself.
Not interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Yuji, can we talk about how great that question was?
Oh, what's going on, man?
When you said people haven't existed forever, everybody was like, "Whoa, this man has been listening."
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Angel said that. I don't know who else said that.
Yuji,
You impressed
Yuji,
me.
you didn't go live yesterday. Why not?
Because I'm lazy, bro.
You impressed Angel.
Hi, welcome to the Lazy Club.
That laziness is how the free energy principle works, by the way.
No, it's called not
The
sleeping.
energy principle. Oh my gosh.
Is
Pain is just weakness leaving the body.
yeah.
Alcohol kills brain cells, but only the weak ones.
Yeah.
Wow. It's called just not sleeping for 3 days.
You remind me of my brother, but
Why?
not you, Angel. Well, and
Okay,
Resolutions reminds me of my brother because he was like big into like trippy like Ram Dass Alan Watts kind of deal. But then he kind of like
I'm severely allergic to pseudoscience.
is this another one of those? Are you saying this?
Yeah, are you in anaphylactic shock at the moment then? 'Cause what are you talking about?
Dude, trust me that you shouldn't need to trust anybody.
Trust.
Wait, Resolutions? Are you basically saying that every rule has an exception, and the exception to this rule is there is no exception? Are you saying something like that?
I love that. I love that. Okay, rules are like donuts, where discretion lies, like in the holes in the center.
What if we don't like donuts?
Yeah, the holes in the rules are used for discretion. You know? And I see you're in a lovely donut multiverse.
Yeah, I just wanted to get a background that captured the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, right, Stephen?
Snapchat yet?
That's crazy. Not crazy as in like yeah.
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 The thing is, I have trust issues. How am I supposed to trust someone?
Oh, I thought
he told us not to trust anybody.
No, I'm saying don't trust anybody. But trust someone. Everyone who's following the principle.
Yeah.
So whatever principle you're talking about, if the person is following the principle and you can check that it's been applied, like a computer,
how do we
then you
check
can
that?
reach understandings that cannot be calculated, and that's Gödel's theorem.
If they're in the principle, like do they have like things that signify these people are in the principle with us or the one with us? Do they have like a little little diamond above their head to show who they are?
Is the principal in the room with you right now?
Like seriously, bro, this is insane.
The principles of friends we made along the way.
What is the principle? Did I miss that? Did he define what the
Yeah,
principle?
no. Resolutions basically. Evolved. Resolutions thinks that if you walk into a high school, you can trust everybody there.
The principle is everything and it's nothing and it's everything in between, but nothing in between.
Don't trust anybody there either.
No, I'm saying that you don't trust anybody there except the principal.
I can trust my principal.
Wait. Pi said, "Can we move on from the truck stop profit?" Why would he say that?
Yeah, dude. I've been wanting us to just. I've just been wanting to sit back and listen.
Sit back. Sorry.
Thank you.
On a real note, truck stop profit. That name goes hard. Someone should change their fucking
name. It goes hard as fuck, bro.
Yeah, that does. It's a banging name.
Yo,
the next topic.
Bold move, my guy.
Yo, Chris the Painter. I don't know who you are. Do you want to talk about anything in specific?
I mean, if we're gonna talk about like God specifically, like the Abrahamic God, I find that Christianity particularly creates a problem and a solution, and anything that creates a problem and a solution, we should investigate heavily. Like I do this analogy all the time. There's a pharmaceutical company that makes this vaccine, right? And it also creates a disease at the same time, releases the disease onto the earth and tells everybody, hey, it's okay. We have the cure, guys. Like, what would we think of that entity? We'd be like, that's a terrible, terrible place.
Bad entity.
Like, let's put pharmaceutical company and put Christianity there, and cure and put salvation, and disease and put damnation. They literally line up perfectly. And so, like, I don't even see how anybody can get their wool pulled over their eyes so far that they can't see this in a world where trickery is afoot at every turn. And, like, we have people like the dude above me that's sitting here talking about nothingness. We got Precept Mars up there to the right that's literally like, God exists because he exists and I say so. When you're talking to precepts, it's like talking to children you're playing superheroes with. They're like, my superhero power is more powerful than your superhero power.
Dude, I made a logical argument, dude.
Praise be to our Lord and Savior, Goku.
It's an argument. Deal with the
So
argument.
you basically, correct me if I'm
Something
wrong.
like
Correct me if
crybaby.
I'm wrong, but you sound like you're a theist, right, Chris?
No.
Imagine if
It's
that's
not- yeah,
imagine if that's how
we're
much I
getting the
listen.
vibe that we're getting the vibe that maybe you have an issue with Christianity.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you're soft little theist here.
actually.
You said what?
I have a problem with all of the Abrahamic faiths, just religion in general. Anything that's like here to control the mind and make people stop logical thought, and like anything after, if once we use the word God has done it or God wills it, like we stop all critical thinking, and that's a terrible thing to do.
Hey Chris, is it your assertion that if something has both beneficial and negative effects, that we should dismiss it, or the negative overrides the positive? Is that what you were trying to say at the beginning there?
Yo, also Daniel said, grow up, Chris. We all know this. You aren't the first to think this.
Sounds like something
Thinking
Jeff
is necessary, though criticism we can do without.
Hey, what's up, Dix? Do you want to hop up here?
I don't understand how you can be a critically thinking atheist, because to critical think, you have to examine like.
Oh, he went bye-bye.
Wait, he was removed due to some TikTok thing.
To critically think, you have to examine all the evidence. Like, what evidence for atheism did they examine that made them become an atheist? So how do you be a critically thinking atheist? Like, it doesn't make any sense. You can only
Well, I think the Heisenberg uncertainty principle means that we can, our ideas can be small enough and light enough to not know where they are or when they are or how they are. And so if our sense data is unreliable, and so that means not God, basically. P. Mars, does that track? Rez, I know that sounds like I was making fun of you, but I was making fun of a previous guest who wouldn't stop talking about the Heisenberg uncertainty principle.
That sounds like
Oh, you're making fun of me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's all right. I know not everything's about me, but I know that it could be if I utilize it properly.
It's all about.
This is why I don't trust a lot of people.
Yeah, it's just been the case that the Heisenberg uncertainty principle has came up a lot today, and you're just the most recent example. What's up, Evolved?
Shouldn't we go to the topic that we're supposed to be on?
I just wasn't sure if Chris had a point when he came up, and then he just dropped.
He got removed for TikTok removed him.
Well, I think it sounds like a good point on the surface, but it's really not, because I think what he's trying to say is that we shouldn't trust Christianity because someone wouldn't invent an idea that contains a solution unless they also invent the problem. But this is to assume that the people that quote unquote invented Christianity invented both those things univocally, and instead didn't just create one to solve the other as it evolved, which is probably actually.
Yeah, because it could be the case that, like, let's say that God's not real, but like thinking of an afterlife gives comfort. They could have created it with the idea of giving comfort in mind, and it was just an emergent property that there was also harm. Yeah.
That reminds me of that whole Nick Bostrom thing about black and the balls in the urn. I think that's a really cool little thing. Everyone's familiar with that.
Is it? If it's concise, tell it, please. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is either.
It's a theory about like existential crisis. So he has this whole thought experiment where there's like an urn filled with balls, and white balls are like positive or beneficial technology that only have good applications. Grey balls are like neutral or mixed, like nuclear technology, which can be applied like both negative and positive things. And then there are black balls, which are things that are just catastrophic technology, like rogue AIs or engineered pandemics. And it's about like the premise is essentially about existential risk. Like if we ever drew a black ball, it could spell the end of humanity. And I use it a lot of times to talk about like when conspiracy theorists talk about like the government guarding technology. I'm like, well, it may be the case that that's beneficial because if we draw a black ball, it's probably a good thing that people don't have the ability to do fucking fission in their kitchens. You know what I mean?
That's a good antinatalist argument.
What if there's only one black ball and it's nothingness itself?
True.
What do you mean by nothingness?
Sorry, I didn't want to
No,
bring
wait,
us full.
Wait, look,
full
Roddy, don't
black
ask
ball,
him,
but,
please,
like,
please, please.
Black holes are scary, or they could be.
Yeah, Rasul said this panel is stacked.
Okay, what's the original prompt? That's my question.
There's no original prompt. This was just like to any topic is okay.
Can we talk about juices?
I would rather not talk about the phalangical fluid.
Juices?
No, something.
Can we talk about energy?
Yeah. Can we talk about the NRA? Wait, who do you guys think would win in a fight? The entire NRA or like 5 20-year-old drone flyers?
How many drones and
What kind of drones?
The ones that go.
I've been seeing a lot of those drones lately on my
There
feed.
was a drone that hit a kid. The kid was hospitalized.
They call me drone how I hit children. Not that cartoon ass laugh, bro.
Tea is ready.
I'm sorry. My throat.
Bro, Angel went.
Called allergies. We don't have trees in our house.
Hey, Rasul, guess what? If you come up here, the panel will still be stacked, brother. You know, that's a W.
Hell yeah.
I may or may not tease you, so. Okay, great. Dog's in the back. That's fine.
Wait, where did Sir go, you think? Sir just leaves. He just left.
He just left. I think he had it on.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, do we take it that energy is like independent from matter?
E equals MC squared, bro.
Yeah, but we say it's independent.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Discriminate.
Well, we understand. Earlier, somebody said E equals MC squared.
I got confused.
But like, I would take energy to just be a quantity that's expressed in units of mass length squared over time squared, right?
Oh shit.
So it's pretty much just like an expression of like, I guess, matter.
Well, those are the base units for. Well, the base units would be like meters, meters squared, kilograms over seconds squared. Right?
Would you say like the mind has like energy or things that are like not, physical? Like that would be.
I mean, doesn't the mind
producing
control
energy.
the heart?
I don't know what you mean by non-physical.
So like maybe like the mind.
I don't take the mind to be non-physical.
Right. What about things that are like not?
Yeah, wait. What's the argument that we should take the mind to be non-physical? Even.
Well, I guess I don't have like an argument. I lean more towards like more like an idealist kind of perspective. But at the same time, I feel like we're just talking about the same thing here. Whether I say that's like a construct of consciousness or you just say it's physical, still like applicable to most things.
Wait, Rez. You can come back up if there's a spot. I'm gonna let Sir back up, okay? I
Love it.
can't hear you, but I
Well,
think you
Stephen,
said no
about the
worries.
one electron universe is my last question, but I'll go to the comments.
All right,
here.
love you, bro.
Thank you.
Can,
I'm so being
can I ask you
good.
guys a question? What is like
If anybody was curious about some of those topics that were brought up, I'm free to talk about, but not in that sort of weird, kooky, nonsensical
Thank
way.
you. I was very confused on the majority of the topics.
Well, I think he was saying things that were like, if we had to be honest, we would say that it's nonsense. But I understand that, like, you know, people are trying. I don't know.
I was trying to explain
I
to
feel
him
like it would
all
take
Bibles were the same
a
because
very long time to explain all of it. Like, have you ever seen conversations with people like Terrence Howard?
Yeah, exactly.
it's like the Hawaiian Bible
it does
and
take a long
the
time to
English
explain that.
Bible are not the same.
Dude, Terrence Howard is straight up insane because he's so like
Who's the other guy, the other grifter? That
his like web of falseness is so like there's so many anchor points.
And then the donut thing?
Yeah.
It's because of science. Science got people believing all these kooky things, you know.
I think
Why
Terrence
not
Howard
take
is
that to be the fault of
believe-
science rather than just their own misunderstanding?
Oh, then it's not the fault of the Bible. It's just their misunderstanding.
Yeah. It's not the fault of the Bible that you
accept that.
believe in God. It's your misunderstanding.
It's always the comprehension.
So you see how science can be just as bad as religion and get people to be all.
Wait, when you say it can be just as bad, is that you saying religion can be bad?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the argument for that?
Jesus talks about like false prophets. Like, so you can rebel against God in believing a different version of God, right? That's another rebellion. So that's like trying to be it's a weird version where you're trying to be independent of God, but you still believe in a God. It's just a false God. And that's actually like probably worse. You're probably more screwed. Atheist.
Wait, one second. Daniel's saying,
Yeah.
why is everyone so quick to call others insane or crazy? Talk about projecting. Yeah, nobody's saying that guy's crazy. We're saying the things that he's saying are crazy.
Yeah, that's in the comprehension.
I think he's a dickhead.
I think that like Rez is like probably a cool dude to hang out with, or like with, and like, you know, like talk about life with, or meditation with, or something. But it's just like the philosophical
Reasoning.
stuff he's bringing up just doesn't track onto most people's understanding of those terms.
Yeah, I didn't understand it.
Wit, I'm a bad test taker. You mean you're
Stefan,
stupid.
would you say that energy is physical? Under your view, like, would it not be like? Wouldn't it follow that energy wouldn't even be like an expression of what's happening? It's just a physical thing that's actually there.
Of course, it's physical.
Who are you asking, Croy?
You don't think energy is physical? What the fuck would it be?
I'm thinking like energy is like independent from like matter. Therefore, it wouldn't be like physical matter. It'll just be like what matter is doing, almost as if like we're seeing like the outcome of gravity, but not actually gravity, like in and of itself.
In a way, maybe
I'm
it
trying to
is.
like point out like I think that the distinction says a lot about like, at least for me, like what I'm trying to gather is like what it would mean to be independent.
So do you mean like electromagnetic radiation is like energy that don't require mass? But that's like the only examples I can think of like vacuum energy. Otherwise, I think someone already said like equals mc squared, right? They're interchangeable. They're two forms of the same fundamental substance.
Right, but would it be like fair for me to say, well, I could take it that God is energy, and that's just independent from all things, because all things would be just like matter.
But
When
why?
you say like matter, I take that to be like the particles on the standard model. And even with like electromagnetism, the electromagnetic force is mediated by photons.
Yeah, yeah.
And you would consider that as like physical, right?
Yeah, I would take it to be physical.
Okay.
But I would say like matter is like a highly concentrated form of energy. Like some atomic particles, electrons and protons, have a higher rest energy just due to their mass. So like, yeah, that's what I would say anyway.
Energy seems to be like this, at least from my view, and I use this loosely, is like this immaterial like causation. That seems to be like not like observed, but we could just see the outcome of it.
When you say like immaterial, what do you mean by that?
I guess just
Like infinite, like some necessary.
I just mean like non-physical. I guess I know that's just not like.
But it's not clear to me what that even means.
Right. It's like, because I take it that this will that's being applied, this causation that's
Yo, present.
being applied with matter, I don't think that's just the same as matter.
Nobody
I think there's a
kicked you,
distinction there.
Well, I don't think anyone is saying like energy is identical to matter or that they're the same by any means. Like they're definitely different concepts. I'm just expressing that there's relationships and we could show how the quantities are related.
Is it through its effects though?
Oh my god, I didn't get my kiss.
So, what is matter? What is matter? Never mind. What is mind? It doesn't matter.
Listen, step bro. We're talking to the math guy right now. We just want to know.
Yo, Dean said chill, step bro.
He doesn't consider me his bro in humanity. Or maybe step bro, we're working on step bro right now, but I don't think we're there yet. Nice.
Dean, you already know I consider you as a brother, so don't even.
Dude, Issa, I was about to say Issa's in the chat, so he's about to start roasting everybody. And then he said, "Why this dude P-Mars yapping again?"
Calm down, Issa.
I think it's good to have PMARs up on the panel. Like when we're all like exhausted going at each other, we'll just go at them.
I would just take energy to be like another property. Like let's say we're describing an electron, right? It has a certain amount of mass. It has a spin. Certain amount of energy associated with it. It's not clear to me why you would think that energy in particular is immaterial opposed to, I don't know, angular momentum or
velocity. Because right now I'm thinking of
I think that something is eternal. Something is, and I don't think it's anything that's like matter or physical. I'm like sympathetic to like it being energy in and of itself, right? But in my worldview, I would take it that energy is just not material the same way as just physical things that are material, things that are like maybe you could touch or weigh or even like see, arguably. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't think it's something that's eternal can take a form. I think it's almost like formless. I don't think it's something you can limit or put in a box or whatever. So I take it that well, energy itself could be the independent thing, meaning that like there's nothing like it in comparison.
But like, so like, do you see when you first like learn about energy, right? You learn kinetic energy is mass times velocity squared, and that potential energy is just mass multiplied by the height multiplied by the gravitational acceleration. It's not clear to me like why that one you view so special opposed to I don't know, like moment of inertia, or earlier I mentioned like angular momentum or some other quantity, right?
I guess I'm interested in just like the causation part of it, which I guess is just kinetic. And not to go on like a side point here, but is there such thing as true potential energy? If we
What
take
do you mean,
potential
true
energy to be like
potential
something that's
energy?
just still?
Well, if I like throw a ball into the air, like, and it forms like a parabolic trajectory, at least like on the graph, right? It reaches a point where it stops going up and then, moves downward, right? So there's a point where the ball was moving upwards and then moved downwards. So in theory, there would be a point that's stationary. But you could argue that, well, in the real world, things don't seem to stay still perfectly. But
Yeah, it seems to be that potential energy is just like truly not potential. It's just something that we could work off of.
Yeah, it's I've always like found that they're like not intuitive to me either because like let's say that there's like a ball and like you could kick it or like Neymar could kick it, right? I guess like maybe it's a dumb question, but like what determines like which potential energy it has? I guess I don't know. Like that's probably a dumb question, but
I look at it like the ball that you're about to
Well,
kick is on the earth that's going like million miles an hour.
in the case of like throwing the ball in the air, it would just be the height as well as the downward acceleration due to gravity here on Earth, which is like approximately 9.81 meters per second squared. If you were on a different planet, maybe that value would be different, or if the height was different, or the mass was different, right? Because it's just mgh.
okay. And in the same way, you're saying that like when a ball is at rest, it's still yeah, but it's not like it's not being acted on by the same forces that would affect it at the top of the parabola.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
there's still yeah, I mean, depending on where you like place your graph, we would just say like the height there is 0, right? If you like, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you remember doing like, I don't know if anyone here did like projectile motion. Usually like the x-axis would represent like the ground, and the solutions for your parabola would be like when the cannonball or whatever, baseball or
No,
whatever.
we did that with an egg when I was younger.
With an egg.
Yep, with an egg.
That's what I thought parabola meant.
Yeah, evolved. That's what I'm saying. Daniel's in the comments just yapping about physics.
Can someone read it to me? I'm writing some thank you cards.
He said, "No, nobody on this panel knows shit about physics."
Wow.
Hey, Stefan, I'm trying to like wrap my head around like the difference between like duration and causation. Because the Substack I sent you a while back, I don't know if you remember that, but it doesn't seem like Avicenna has an issue with like duration, like an infinite regress and like a duration framework, but he does have a problem with like it in like causation because it doesn't satisfy some like PSR. But is there
I
like
mean, I might have to look at that, but what I take duration to mean is just so you could think about, I'm sure you understand like a distance function for measuring like points in space. You could think of like time similarly. We could define a distance function. It's just we're using base units of seconds rather than meters, right? But you could still describe it as like a type of distance function. Whereas like causality, I would take to be like event A influenced event B. And from our understanding, the maxima rate at which event A can influence event B would be the speed of light. So those would obviously wouldn't be exactly identical to one another, right? Because one would just be like a distance function temporally rather than spatially, and then the other describes, event A influencing event B.
yeah, one seems to be like almost like a reliance based.
And that's also how you cash out like infinite timelines, right, Steven?
Like what kind of?
Well, like when we first met, you were explaining it like some like number line function or something.
Yeah.
And so I guess like that mixed with like somebody mentioned the PSR, and we were talking about this with Evolved earlier. Would you say that somebody who holds to a past infinite universe is like their view entails at least a weak version of the PSR, if not like just the PSR simplicator?
It doesn't seem.
I don't see why you couldn't have brute facts in an eternal universe, even if like the series of events are explained.
Oh, right. Like you could have an infinite past universe, but there could be like rocks in it that are brute or something. Oh, yeah, okay. That seems so
Or
dumb
even
that I didn't
like
think of that before.
or
Evolve, did
even
you
like
hear
the
that?
timeline in of itself, it
I did.
being
I didn't think
infinite,
about it
could
either.
be like brute rather than explained by a further thing.
Oh, the set of the infinite could be brute?
Yeah, I was considering that possibility as well. Yeah.
See, that's the thing that doesn't really satisfy Avicenna, at least from what I gathered. It's like it doesn't. There's no explanation for like
I
If
that.
don't
That
see why you couldn't just have like an eternal universe and it's just brute.
Yeah. But every temporal event is antecedently explained.
it could
Right.
be brute, but it just wouldn't be an explanation. Right? I think that's the.
Well,
Well,
yeah, but
yeah,
like,
it'd be in rejection of the PSR there, right? Because the PSR says there are no brute facts, right? I'm saying, well, I don't really see an issue with there being a brute fact
Yeah.
in virtue of rejecting the PSR.
yeah, okay.
So that's the point we're at. I think that's not where we're at, but like, at least with Avicenna, at least from my, I'm in my own head.
Yeah, you guys aren't
I have a
even
bone
here.
to pick with the PSR just generally, as well. Spoke to earlier with Zach, where it's like the PSR itself asserts itself without sufficient reason. So I don't know why I have to satisfy it. It seems a little odd.
Yeah, but it's crazy, like, because I also had a motivation against the PSR, but then I like adopted this model of like past infinite, you know, and I was like, oh, I guess like in some sense like my view entails that I'm committed to the PSR. And then we were talking about that earlier, and we were like, huh, maybe that is true. And then Steven just like within 2 seconds was like, I have these three competing hypotheses for like why you wouldn't be like.
Some people hold like a tentative view where so like for instance at one point when like physics was still early in the time of Newton, people might have considered like Newtonian laws to be brute, but rather than claiming that they're brute or asserting that they're brute, we would just say, well, we might not have an explanation thus far, but there could be an explanation in the future. We could leave that, so you could be like tentative and just like undecided on bruteness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Angel.
kind of the view I have, is that like I'm open to it, but I'm also open to like a further explanation.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, and even if you're closed off, quote unquote, it's not like if a better explanation came out, you wouldn't adopt that view, right?
Right.
It's kind of just like a meta point on your openness to change your view when presented with, yeah.
Thank you. I didn't know it was because I was getting confused. I was like, am I an idiot?
No.
Yo, Issa and Daniel are flirting with each other in the comments. It's kind of really cute.
Aww. When's the wedding?
Oh yeah.
Stefan, you don't find it like infinite regress to be like problematic?
Not at all. Not at all.
Not just inherently in of itself,
Like,
nor would I
actual-
consider like you could imagine like the real number line. You could still like measure distance from points on the continuum, right? Even though the line extends indefinitely.
So you don't have you don't find like actual infinities to be problematic at all?
Not at face value. I mean, if there were other things stacked on top of it, there might be some issues, but just in of itself, I don't really see an issue.
Yeah, I might be the intuitive thing for.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just trying to.
It looked like you were about to pipe up like an hour ago. Do you remember your question?
No, I don't.
Nice.
Sorry.
Sorry, dude. Keep going.
Yep, are you there?
Oh, sorry.
It's
Was somebody
okay.
speaking?
No, it's your turn.
Oh, well, I think that was all I wanted to say, was that just in of itself, I don't really see an issue with it.
I have a question. Where has Robbie been?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I just came back to TikTok like a few days ago.
Is he on holiday?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Is he on holiday?
New Year's is coming.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah. He's got a GED in astrophysics, so he's pretty cool.
Damn.
He's working on his PhD.
That's actually really
I always tell people that I'm like, literally, somebody with a GED told me in astrophysics told me this, so I'm not wrong on this.
You did astrophysics.
Yeah, he didn't finish, but he was, you know.
He didn't finish.
How'd you
Yeah, I
not
mean, he's a cool guy. He's a really cool guy.
He's a right fucking galah. What a galah getting his GED in astrophysics.
Yeah,
He's a jack of many trades.
you can't jack of many trades, but a master of none, and not even a master of just this fucking one. You know.
Which kind of none are we talking about?
Has he showed you any of his work? Or?
Yeah, it's all bullshit. Yeah.
And that's why the Earth is flat.
Yeah. It doesn't take a diploma to look at that stuff and go, well, that's just not true.
Yeah, figured that out without a diploma.
Yeah, if I can figure that out, then these white coats at Harvard aren't doing anything for the world.
Imagine what I could have done with the diploma.
Probably less because I'm conspiratorial.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, you can go on mute and try.
Speaking of Zach, I started listening to that book last night, the one about conspiracies you recommended.
Is it good? You like it so far?
Yeah, awesome, really good.
Yeah, dude, he just the way that he's able to like navigate through like every point and address it and then wrap it up. I'm like, dude, if only I could speak this way.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was going to be an older book, but he starts the opening chapters about the Christchurch mass unaliving, and I was like, oh, this is like modern and really like.
Yeah. It came out like less than 10 years ago, easily.
I used to live there.
In Christchurch?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
And now you just represent it, like
Hell yeah.
spiritually.
Just like how I learned, without the nya, you can have the So nya.
P-Mars, was that when you were on your Mormon mission? Is that when you went out to Christchurch?
No, I was like New Ager. I believed I was like, I guess I'm kind of an atheist because I was a pantheist, but I didn't really understand theology and religion that well.
Wait, how can you be an atheist and a pantheist?
He says dumbass stuff sometimes.
Wait, wait. No, he didn't say he was an atheist and a pantheist. He said he was kind of an atheist.
Well, pantheism is a type of atheism because you reject the creator-creature distinction. So theism is the creator-creature distinction. So anything that rejects that would be atheism.
I hope they like this card.
I like using different definitions of words sometimes too.
Wait, P. Mars, what was it that convinced you to be a theist? It was just the tag argument?
The tag argument.
Huh?
What'd you ask me?
I asked what convinced you
to be Christian.
Yeah, and then he said the tag argument, and I said the tag argument.
I realized that I had a bias against Christianity, and that I let go of my bias, and then I liked Christianity.
Oh, that's kind of disappointing. I thought P-Mars was going to tell me he had like a road to Damascus moment, and I was going to be like, oh, that's cool, but he's not that.
Well, I'm happy that we can still say that Tag has never convinced anyone of Christianity, not even P-Mars.
It's not really the point. Like, if I wanted to convince someone, I would maybe threaten them, or I would do like appeals to like emotions.
Yeah.
That actually scares me.
Wait, so P. Mars, it was because you liked Christianity what convinced you, or like what convinced you in the first place?
Well, I decided to become a Christian because I realized I was biased and I should give it a chance. And so I gave it a chance, and I read the Gospels, and I liked what Jesus had to say. It seemed obviously true.
What about Islam?
And then, later, usually I think we come to beliefs for like emotional or like
intuitive
character reasons, because like someone we like has a belief, we'll believe it. Like LeBron James believes X. I like LeBron James. I believe X. Or I want X to be true. I believe X. And then later we come and try to like rationalize or justify what we want to be true.
Yeah.
So I think that's what how people think.
I understand that, like, people can do that. But wouldn't you consider that to be like a form of motivated reasoning, or
Yeah.
wouldn't that like?
No confirmation bias.
I try not to do that because I think it would make me susceptible to like confirmation bias, that sort of thing.
I just think everyone has a bias, and then I'm just like trying to be open and honest about my bias.
They do. Everyone has a bias.
And pretend like I don't have one.
I don't pretend that I'm unbiased, but I do try to avoid like confirmation bias because I want to believe in things that are true, not just things that I want to be true.
Yeah.
No, you don't get it. Comfort is the truth. That's what it is. You're conflating. It's supposed to be comfort is the truth. And when
But
you try to look for truth,
well-
just try to find comfort and don't think about the truth.
You're thinking too much. Too much thinking.
I'm a
Well,
pure
I don't think
hedonist.
that's what P Mars was saying, right? P Mars, you were saying something like you were a Christianity hater, and then you said you kind of like Matt Dillahunty in a way, like trying to prove Christianity false. You're like, let me give it a shot.
I wasn't necessarily like a hater of Christianity. I just thought like Christianity was used to like control people, and I still think that, but
You can't control what people who worship the real God do.
no, I mean I like the original. The original Christians are badass, and they were like rebelling against the government and stuff, and I like them.
Yeah.
Like modern Christians are kind of lame.
You mean like what do you mean like the earlier?
You mean extremist or
You know,
just
the Christians that were being persecuted and thrown to the lions, and nobody liked them.
12 disciples were kind of like fucking Harley's Angels.
If you could be
Those are
thrown to the
badass
lions, P
Christians.
Mars, would you want to go out like that?
It's hard to say. I'd probably go out like a bitch. I don't know.
question for everyone? Which tea should I have? Jasmine green tea or peppermint green tea?
Peppermint green tea.
Okay, let's go.
Yo, Lacrata, you're a man of culture.
Yeah, he is. LaCroix,
Hey,
I knew that was gonna happen.
LaCroix, is there a possible universe where you just got kissed on the head?
I think it's this universe.
Yeah, there you go.
I got a septum piercing recently, so I can tell
No,
which
that's
planet is making me sad, and it's Earth.
I didn't think the point of debate is like to convince your opponent.
Wait, are you making the manager watch on?
Isn't the point of debate just to offer a rational defense for your position? It's not necessarily to convince your opponent.
I agree.
Well, I mean, kind of like you can like say it's like a marketplace of ideas where like you can do a worldview comparison. Like I can give you good reasons for my worldview, or I can listen to your reasons and point out why I don't think they're good reasons, or why if I was presented with those reasons, I wouldn't have your worldview or something like that.
Having said that, like not so much like I've been convinced of things that I had previously not held by other people. So there is something to be said for like interchange of ideas.
Yeah.
I also I do feel like arguments are meant to be convincing. Maybe
Yeah,
not
exactly.
look at her.
Yeah, maybe not debate. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, arguments for sure. Yeah, Yuji, that's a good distinction.
I'm not saying people like can't be convinced by arguments and evidence, but I'm just saying like typically, it's more like emotional, and then we find evidence later.
But if you could choose the way that people form beliefs, would you choose the ones where like they were convinced by a valid and sound argument, or the ones where they like sought comfort
From trauma.
Well, I don't know. I think we should be evidence based and logical. So I think truth is important.
Yeah, and that's why you're a Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty lame.
And thank you with the tea.
If I prove God, how many of you would lose your atheism?
If you prove God, all of us.
Yeah.
Promise. You can put it at 100%. You'll lose it.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting.
100. I was saying 100%.
You don't become an atheist rationally, so you can't be.
Put that on your. Put that on.
I promise. If you convince me of the Christian God, I would no longer be an athist, but I wouldn't be a Christian.
Yeah,
And I'll Venmo you $5 present too.
I'm not surprised.
If the Christian God came down to me, right, and filled me with His liquid love or whatever you guys say,
What I thought you said.
I wouldn't be a Christian.
Christianity is an anti-religion. It's like the best shit.
What would you be?
I would be somebody who believes in a God that I think is a bad dude.
You'd be a
I'm saying
Zionist.
If I prove the Christian God, you're just gonna believe in a different thing, like.
No, I would believe that the Christian God exists. I would not worship him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I knew that. I said that to somebody yesterday in my life. I said most atheists, even if you prove fucking God, they're just gonna go to Satanism at that point.
Yeah, I mean, free my man Satan doing life in
I
the
think
bottom.
it's gonna be half. It's gonna be half and half. It'll be like half. Probably it'll be like, I still don't know, and then
I mean,
other half will be like, yeah, you know
look,
what?
but I think that even if I didn't worship him, right, as long as I like, you know, if I had some foreknowledge, if I knew that heaven was real, and if hell was some sort of torture, I would have motivation to try and choose to believe in Christianity, and just for
I
the
got
sake
a
of
question.
choosing.
I got a question. What if you could do anything in your imagination? What would that be?
Give your mom her hoodie back.
Check reported ahead on Garden State
True.
Parkway South.
And after that,
If I could do anything in my imagination, I would I don't know, probably cure world hunger forever or cure cancer or something.
Oh, that's so lame. Come on, go get a car or something.
It's the manager.
right? What about if the pain? What if those things are handled? What after that? What if that's not an
If
issue?
I could do anything in my imagination, I would probably swap places with God, if he's real.
I knew this. This is.
Is that what you wanted?
This is amazing. Wow.
Is that what you wanted?
You didn't even help yourself with
I
that
don't
one.
know. That was.
You went straight for.
I didn't go straight for it first. I
You
went
went
for your
straight for the
mom
trophy.
first.
Wait, if God swapped places with Zach's body, like,
That
what
would
would that be like if he was like in Zach's body?
This
You know?
man went straight for the trophy.
Yo, President, are you in New Jersey?
Of course. Yeah.
Damn. Parkway South, huh?
Yeah. How you know?
I have your address.
Oh, really?
Dude.
That's amazing.
You want me to tell it to you?
You said what?
You want me to say it to you right now?
Sure. Go for it.
Miles, take exit 135 toward Clark.
Bro, you gotta be. Do people really use GPS with the voice on still?
Yeah, people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
That's crazy.
But I can't drive. Take a guess why?
because you're a woman.
No.
Because you're not binary.
You hear about the UFO?
Check
You hear about
reported ahead on Garden State Parkway South.
Because
the UFOs in
I
this
have
area?
epilepsy and I got seizure while driving.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
What kind of seizure? An illegal search and seizure?
Damn.
Mine actually changes to the brain, so it's a question. But I had a manager. Hi, manager. Look at the man.
President, is that what you were getting at with that? If you could do anything that you would. That was what that question was about?
That what?
Is that what that question was about? Getting people to admit that they would want to be God?
I mean, I think you fell for it before anybody else, which I mean, I'm not surprised about that one. But
Yeah,
pretty much.
I'm kind of mentally on a lower level than you.
No. I mean, it was just.
No, I'm honest. I'm
It
honest.
was very. It was an easy trap. I don't know why that it was, but you fell for it. You fell for it instantly though. Like,
Sometimes
it was
this,
not even,
God gives his.
you didn't even get 2 answers out before he was like, yeah, give me that. Let me get some of that.
I want that.
Let me get some of that. Like,
I'll have
please.
I'll have what capital he's having.
On the rocks? No. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want Dean's dog.
Right.
Dean's unemployed.
Give me that boy. Give me the manager. Oh, such a sweetheart.
A manager with Costco, Rite Aid.
Oh no, he's a manager of a bar.
Dean's independently wealthy.
Cap.
Hey, Crotty.
Ready?
Love friend.
Craig, do you ever come onto these debates and people are getting mad, and then you're like, you have no idea, but in real life I could turn you into a pretzel and fuck you up, because I know that's you must think that occasionally.
No, I don't actually ever think of that.
I see you do. I think if I was like your fucking they're sufficient, like BJJ or whatever, I would be like, damn. I've heard Dean do it before. Like people have threatened the karate. You know, like, where you at, bro? Come meet me. And Dean's like, bro will fuck you up. He's like, oh, he will turn you inside out, bro.
Wait, Locrati, promise?
See, people like
what?
Promise you'll turn me inside out?
Hell yeah.
In a possible world, yeah.
Locrati, I would destroy you.
Ricardo, what belt are you? Do you have a belt?
First stripe purple. But I left my gym, so it's kind of like independent contractor.
He's going against other people. And
Wait, Yuji, do you feel insecure because you're only medium jacked?
oh
Yeah.
Bro, are you eating scrambled eggs?
no, I'm making my tea. Damn it!
You're eating chips?
I'm making tea.
Yeah.
What kind of chips?
Doritos.
Spicy
Ranch.
nacho.
Cool Ranch.
Oh, damn. Thought you were a cool dude. Do you guys want to do more of like a debatey thing now?
Oh my God, host, please shut up. How many shots would it take for you to have relations with Whoopi Goldberg?
0. I would do it for the experience.
It would be 0, but it would have to be the color purple Whoopi Goldberg. You know what I mean?
What about that Whoopi Oprah threesome?
Ooh.
Jeez. The Whoopi and Oprah?
Yeah.
President, I would like you to tell me that one thing you weren't going to tell me, but you were going to tell me.
President, you're popular.
I'm not popular at all, buddy.
Oh, President, dude, in the video I uploaded with you, I realized that I equivocated. I said something like is God's property set objective? And you said yes, and I said so they couldn't be any other way. And I was swapping objective and necessary in my mind, and I feel like an idiot.
Hey, at least you tried.
But that's only a semantic dispute. The substance was still there, so you still got wrecked. But I want to be honest about that.
Oh, really? I mean,
yeah.
Then again,
that's how you feel. You judge yourself. I mean, you always be right.
Only God can judge me. Then God judged me, and I said, "Stop judging." Block button. I blocked God on Facebook.
It's not possible.
Why not?
Rick, what's your question again?
Omnipresent.
The President, are you going to tell me or no?
I don't know.
Wait, President, is your name blasphemy because you want to be omnipresent like God?
I wish it was blasphemy. No, I'm just.
You wish it was blasphemy. What the fuck does that mean?
Wish. I mean, if now I wish I was that bold as you guys to do that type of dumb shit. I admire you guys, to be honest, in a lot of ways.
Would you say that you're like jealous of us or covetous?
Yeah. I'm yeah, God, yeah. In a lot of ways, yeah. Because I would not play with fire of that nature.
Bitch, don't say that.
I'm a dangerous guy, bro. I just don't. I don't play with fire to that degree.
Wait, President, I have a prompt. Do you want to see it?
Oh, is it the prompt I think?
Yeah. So do you remember like the video I uploaded with us? It said dog walking present while presently walking my dog.
I've never seen that. That's actually hilarious.
Yeah. So that inspired me to make this background.
Really?
Dog walking God, baby.
No, that's good.
That was actually good.
Thank you. Yeah. I can send you the link if you want, but it's just our conversation. You were there.
Didn't President destroy you minutes ago?
He did.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be back shortly, guys. I gotta go pick someone up. So nice chatting with you all.
Peace out.
All day.
Bye. The karate. You
I'd be able to karate up. I know it.
Wait, thank God Dean's gone. I mean, not Dean, Evolved.
Wow.
Sorry, Dean. I know Dean's not gone. Sorry, I meant Evolved. I know Dean's still here. Don't leave. Oh my God.
Look what you made him do.
I'm just kidding. I kicked him for the bit. Come back up. Wait, do you guys, let's leave a space open for opposition, okay? I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this.
I'm scared with this.
guys gonna miss TikTok? We'll miss each other?
I think TikTok's not going away because dumbass Trump said that he wants to keep it or something.
Wait,
He,
is that confirmed or no?
doesn't he have a I thought he had one.
A very good work ethic, yes.
Wait, it's confirmed that Trump is gonna save TikTok or what?
Well, he said he's like encouraging Congress to like hash it out through negotiations rather than a ban.
Oh, I
But doesn't he have a damn it.
A great moral compass? Yeah, he does.
No, I'm trying to think. Ah!
Okay.
What's the backup app?
What's up?
What's
Does
the
it have
backup
an account?
application that everyone's gonna hop on instead of TikTok?
Probably just resort to Discord for a while, and then
Yeah.
Clubhouse, and then some other app. I don't think Lemonade's the move. It's the user interface is terrible.
What's Clubhouse?
The technic. Wait, Clubhouse? I thought we were using Discord.
Jerkmates.
What?
Present. Zach, did you debate on Clubhouse before TikTok or no?
No, but I was on Clubhouse listening to people debate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been
Do I have to
following.
pay for
I've
it?
been like in the circle of like never commenters or never interactors for like years and years.
Really? So
Yeah.
You like watch Jack and
Well, I watch Jack. I watch Ask Yourself, Detroyer. Yeah, all of them.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
For like 10 years on 2x speed, and then I was like, the problem is my first marriage was 7 years long, and every time I would listen to debate, she would be like, "You're so fucking annoying," and I'd be like, "True, I need to stop doing this. This is a flaw of mine."
Mm-hmm.
And then after I said, dead, unalive, it's new, but you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She unfortunately passed away in my mind.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Wait, how old are you, bro?
How old do you think I am? Guess.
A 7-year marriage.
28.
You don't look older than 32.
29. You're 29.
I don't look older than 32. You think it's a compliment?
27.
I said no. I said I don't. You don't look older than 32. No.
28, 27.
No,
30.
27 is my answer.
I turned 30 December 20th.
Oh shit. Okay.
Happy birthday!
Oh yeah, I think you told me that. You're 94. Yeah. Barely made the cut, buddy. Thank you.
Present.
Wow.
You want one?
Yes, give
what?
him one. Give it to him.
Hey, Joe.
Can you reach me?
I wish I could move my box.
Hey, I'll move your box. What are you doing later?
You're gonna disconnect me. You've been doing that. I've been seeing you do that to people for so long. You gotta get it. You gotta get a new trick, buddy.
When I like disconnect in the middle of talking.
You gonna do it now?
No.
You was gonna do it then.
No.
Bro,
my
you
hands
did
are
that
here.
last night.
You would.
My hands are right here.
That was your trigger point. I can tell it. That was your trigger point, buddy.
Present. You remember when I tried to leave your live and I said anyway later, and then there was like 10 seconds of me still being on the panel, and I was like, I can't find the fucking button.
I was like, this is embarrassing. Like, yeah, but you eventually got
I see
it.
you. Love you.
Bye. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
See you.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
You guys care about anything else other than like science?
Just want you to tell me what you were going to tell me 3 days ago. It's like the third day I'm asking you.
Third day answer about my personal testimony, which is insane. Like, insane. It's for me.
Yeah, what did God say to you?
How many shots would it take for you to have relations with William Defoe?
0. Why are you bad at this? Listen. Fuck, marry, unalive. Your dad, Willem Dafoe. Your dad again. Go.
All right, fuck dad, marry dad, kill William Defoe.
Valid. I would say the same thing, but I'm from Alabama, so it's not taboo. It's not like, well, it is taboo, but only because what taboo? It's analytically true that what you know what I mean. Whatever.
No, yeah, that jumbled up mess of words. I'm from West Virginia, so trust me, I understand.
Okay. What are 3 other things about you?
3 other things I have.
Bro.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Mitch, what's up? I love you.
Yeah, I've been I'm still a bit poorly, so my voice might sound bad.
It sounds the same.
Sounds the same. Good.
Yeah, it always sounds bad.
Piece of shit.
Not me making you laugh and making it worse.
Wagwan.
One of my.
Wait, who said that?
I said we need one more.
Yeah, I'm Caribbean, boy.
Wagwan. You said, yeah. He said, I'm a bit poorly. What the fuck does that mean?
He's a bit poor.
Oh wow, is that? That's what I get. I've been away for so long, and now it's just attack Mitch, I guess.
No, I'm just saying.
Hey, Mitch, let me give you some wisdom.
Made you bad.
My favorite philosopher once said, "If you weren't shining, they couldn't throw no shade on you."
Exactly.
Exactly. Right.
Hey,
That's
President, I'm
beautiful.
gonna mute you. You sound like you're underwater.
Yeah, my bad.
Using a can and a string to talk in the stream.
President, did you say you're Caribbean?
Spit my damn drink. I didn't have my food yet.
I'm drinking. Oh, this is just Coke Zero.
Oh no, I'm drinking the tea y'all picked from the box.
Mitch, you're half Jamaican. Sorry, I thought I was muted. Sometimes when YT code switch.
Yeah.
Doesn't that beg the question that there's a certain way that YT people sound?
Yeah.